Alright, good evening guys. Welcome back. Garden of Enders here. Kind of excited today. We're just going to kind of show you a quick walkthrough of the second garden. We're going to be checking on the stuff down there, so let's check it out. Alright, so everything is flourishing. It is doing great. We're super excited. So we're going to go in and we're going to kind of check on some things. So come on. Oh my God. Watermelon. Alright, let's check it out. Look at this watermelon. Oh my gosh. It is phenomenal. I don't know if you can tell how big that is, but oh my God, it's so heavy. Can't wait. They're all over the place. We knew they would be. There's another one down there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Here, I'll zoom in. Boom. There's one there. We've got two here. These are a smaller variety. I don't know. I know one. Oh, look, bright yellow. I believe these are going to be ready. So we may harvest those tonight. We shall see. And this squash, well, it is taken over. We built these trellises. You guys remember those videos. And this banana squash, needless to say, it is huge. This takes about 120 days or so, though, to be ready to harvest. So I don't think we're quite there yet. We've got some, there's a blue Hubbard, and my lens is foggy. It happens every time. Hold on. Every time we go from like that really cool feeling car that feels so great, and we come out and it's like super hot. The acorn squash, which are bush varieties, they're down here. They're doing good. You can kind of see one there. The butternut squash, oh look, I walked right over it and didn't even notice it. We've got one there. We really need to train that guy to go up, so I'm actually going to redirect him and take him up the trellis. So we'll do that here in a second. May have a little bit of a... I don't see squash bugs, but I see yellowing of the leaves. And then we've got over here, that's a spaghetti squash back there. It's doing really well. Got another spaghetti squash tucked away in there. You can see it. Oh my goodness, look at that one. Oh. So that's awesome. And I think just right now, there's another banana up there that's forming. But I think that's it for the banana. So we've got like 1, 2, and I don't see any others unless they're like hiding on me. But let's take it over here and check out these watermelon. The corn is done. Mosquitoes are out in full force. Oh look, we're gonna have so many watermelon. This is so cool. We tried to grow watermelon at our house last year, and it didn't really work. It wasn't the right spot to grow watermelon, so we just struggled a lot. But look, oh, there's a frog. I've got another one here. Little guy. Doing well, but super green and super lush. Oh, look. There's another one there. Oh, there's a big one poking out at me. That looks good. So hard to maneuver in here. Oh, we've got another tender sweet. It's an orange variety if I don't lose my balance. Sorry about that, guys. Look at that one. Oh, they're just so green and so heavy. I can't even pick it up with one hand. And they're not full grown yet. I'm sure there's more that are started and they're just little. And so like they're tucked away. Because it's so hard to see them because everything is so green. And some of this watermelon variety is very green in the flesh. As I'm trying to like tiptoe through here. Like, I don't think you guys understand. That's what I just came through. Like, it doesn't look like it's crowded. Well, I try to put your foot down somewhere. Let's turn this guy over. Nope, it's still very white. We need to get something underneath of it. A board or something, so I may go up and get a board and set it on top of the board. It may be worth harvesting one of those just to see what's going on there. So, because those are the golden midgets. So that's what I'm going to do. So I will be right back. We're going to check this out, see if we can harvest one of these guys. Love to take you guys on like a taste test of it. So let's see if it's ready. Tonight might be the night. Stay tuned. Alright guys, sorry about that. Didn't get a chance to finish filming. It got late. I was eaten by bugs and none of the melons were ready. So it's been a couple days and we wanted to get a video back up and kind of show you what's going on. We're nearing the end of summer. Actually, I think today or yesterday is the official start of fall, I believe. So we are winding down the growing season. I've been doing a lot of pulling out of the old and getting ready for the new and just kind of cleaning up. But the update on a lot of things is awesome. So the tropicals that I have that were struggling that I did a video on before, man, they're looking awesome. The one fig I have here, the white Marseille, is doing amazing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a chance to harvest the fig. It's coming along. I have it right here beside me. But I just don't know. We may run out of enough days with warm weather. We'll see. Once it starts cooling down, the figs don't tend to ripen very well, so they just do better in really, really hot temperatures. So it's been hot, and that's been great. It's been in the upper 90s, and with the heat index, it's been over 100. So it's been perfect. But I will eventually, once it starts, the evenings start to dip down, I'll be bringing it inside, and I'll probably put it under a heat light and some grow lights that I have indoors where I do my hydroponics, and maybe hopefully get the fig that way. We'll see. It'll be worth a shot, but it's coming along. I'm going to show you guys what that looks like here. Let me turn this around. Alright, as you can see there, it's doing pretty well. It's definitely getting big. I'm pretty excited. I don't know that, like I said, I don't think we have enough time to be able to get any of these other little guys, but we're going to make a run for it. So I did go ahead and pinch all of them. So the wood, as you can see, is all dark brown all the way up. So I have got the tree to lignify and be ready for winter. So that's cool. Definitely, that was my goal, because a lot of these were green still, and I've gotten them to lignify. So the bay laurel doing pretty well. Super cool.
just super easy plant to grow. So if you want to grow something that's super easy to grow and you have some cooking benefits with it, I think everybody, no matter how much of a cook you are, has used bay leaves. Like if you make like a beef stew, like you've used a bay leaf, so or you should have. And I've got my pitcher plant down there and a little Venus flytrap that we got for my son. But the dragon fruit, man, it's growing well. It's doing great. So the other one, man, so party foul on my end. I drug the hose out and I ripped it. Like, look at that. So devastated. But I saved it. It didn't die. It's all hardened over, so hopefully it'll continue to grow. We'll monitor it. If not, I've got this other shoot here that I kept. And then the cutting, look at the cutting. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, it's got little tiny dragon fruit shoots coming out. Or I shouldn't say dragon fruit. It's just shooting out new growth on both sides. So I'm going to let it go. And then what I'm going to do is, once the one side gets big enough, I'll cut the other side off, and I will plant it, and I'm going to start trying to just sell these like super cheap. So like if anybody wants one, I'm going to donate them actually. Let's take that back. I'm not going to sell it. So if you want a dragon fruit cutting, right, and I'll mail it to you. Like and comment below dragon fruit cutting, and so we will randomly pick somebody. So let's see what we can do there. So I will, as this gets bigger, I will cut that, and so anybody who likes and leaves a comment below dragon fruit cutting, I will pick somebody at random, and I will send it to you, no charge, and you will have a dragon fruit plant. So, and that's the American Beauty. So the great part is that you can pollinate with its own pollen, so you don't need a cross pollinator with the American Beauty. It doesn't ever hurt, but you don't need it. So let me know, like, comment below dragon fruit cutting, and I will send it to you. The new addition, so I don't know if I shared, I don't think I have. I know some of you who are close with me and see me on a regular basis know that I got a new addition to the tropical and subtropical plants that I have, and I'm super excited about it. It's been a challenge, to say the least, but I knew it was going to be. We got a moringa tree. Actually got two of them. And they were so beyond stressed when I received them. And moringa trees don't typically do well in shipping, so I should have known. Sorry about the light there, guys. I'm going from dark to light here in the shade, and it is just not. I'm trying to pick this up. Hold on. So, the moringa tree. Here it is. It's so stressed, don't laugh. Yes, the sticks in a pot are moringa trees. It's kind of funny. But no, they lost all of their leaves in shipping, but I don't know if you can see. Right there on the tip, I've got new growth. I hung in there, I repotted them, I added some organic material into it, and they are doing great. This one has got a lot of new shoots, so super excited. It's doing well. The miracle berry tree is doing great. Look at that thing, it's just so full, and now it's starting to shoot upward. I got this long tall shoot arising. I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. Like, it is just, it's doing great. The Jaboticaba is doing good. It's such a slow grower. This is going to be years of investment to get anything out of it, but I'm actually really excited about that. A lot of the stuff that I've gotten has been all me. Like, for example, this seedlings that I'm growing from, not quite from seed, but from very small stages. So I'll be excited. I joke, but I told my wife, I said, by the time my son is in high school or middle school, I will get fruit off of this. It's kind of crazy to say it like that, but and then the kumquats, they have shot out new flowers, right? And so during the flower time with citrus, you want to make sure they're all over this. We want to water, like you want to up your watering regimen when citrus is flowering, because it takes so much energy to produce those flowers that it's so important that you water. If you don't, they will drop their blooms. So and my lemon tree also, but there's a lot of kumquats on this already, as you can see, and so it's a lot of energy, and it's got new shoots too. Like, I don't know if you can see that. All that is new growth. So, but here's the Meyer lemon. Like, I mean, you probably won't even recognize it. Like, I mean, so I got this side to fill up like crazy with new growth. This is all new leaves. Like, the last time you guys saw a major video on this, it was just, I mean, it was like sticks. It was like this. And now, and as you can see, like tons of new growth. Tons of new growth is coming out. Here on the ends, up top, it is blooming again. That bloom will be opening soon. This bloom, I don't think made it, but that's okay. My goal wasn't to get lemons quite yet. I needed to bring the tree back, so it was near death. So it's starting to yellow on some of the new leaves, so I know that I don't need to water anymore. I gave it a fertilizer boost, and so that'll be all it gets for now. It'll actually, I probably won't water this thing for, oh, I don't know, probably a week or so, and I'll water again. But doing really well. So super happy. So those are some of the things that I'm going to share now. I've got some other surprises that I haven't really talked about with tropicals, but so far this is what I'm going to show you guys. Just some updates and how well it's done. And then the garden, it's dying down. It's coming to an end. I'm going to harvest this cantaloupe. We already harvested one, and it was good. I mean, it was harvested a little early, but something was getting at it, so I wanted to get it up off the ground. I should have put a board under these. I just keep moving it. But the cantaloupe is doing really well. There's another one over there. I mean, they're all over the place. There's one in there. A few over here. Random tomato plants. But here is the broccoli. All different types. And I've been treating it. It went through quite the battle when I first put it out, as you can see. Those leaves will fall and die off anyways. So I'm going to be treating it on a regular basis to try to help prevent that from happening again. But they all look great. And here, there's more. It's supposed to be such a rainy, dreary day today. I'm not upset, I don't have to water, so it's cool. The Brussels sprouts are doing great, like looking huge, doing really good. So it's kind of exciting. Need to fertilize them. Probably will do that. Planted a very broken looking cabbage in there. We had two left over. I didn't know where to put them, so bam. Tomatillos, the tomatoes on the fence there. I got all this cleaned up back here, so now it's walkable. This was so overgrown, and as you can see, I had all the pepper plants back here on these strip lines. And so this will be coming out. There will be no more plants back here. This will remain open. Yeah. So I got to get in there and clean. Like, look at all this dead. It's just blight and dead. Blight ridden. I mean, it's fine. It's just going to take some love. I have to get up in there and get it all cleaned out. There's some more harvest of tomatoes that need to happen. There's a nice red one up there, but problem is if you leave them like that, the birds come in and they peck at them. And it pisses me off because they don't like eat the tomato. They just like take a peck out of it. They like peck it 3 or 4 times and they're on their way. Like, here's a perfect example of a bird and a tomato. Like, look at this. Couldn't you just eat the whole thing for me? Like, you couldn't just eat it? It's like you wanted to tease me with the fact that it looked good from one side when you're far away, and then you get up on it and you're like, oh yeah, just kidding. It's been eaten. Like, just eat the whole thing. The loofah gourd. Oh my god, I don't even know where to begin. It has taken over. I gotta keep getting it off of my neighbor's yard. It always is growing up their stuff and I feel so bad. And so, like, I constantly pull it off and this little turd just grows right back up. I throw it on the ground and it's like, I don't like the ground. And it grows right back. So I should just cut all of this, but I don't. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, I think I stopped the growth on that one. Oh yeah. Alright. Got it all off of the neighbor's yard. Wow. Talk about chlorosis of the leaves. Majorly. Need to probably fertilize. That's what we're gonna do. We'll fertilize today. It'll be good with the rain. All this. And then the ants. Hello. Until it bites me, right? So, quick little rundown. Look how thick the okra is. This tree is monstrous. Like, I don't know if you can tell how big that is. But like, I can just barely get my hand around it. And I don't have small hands. Like, it's a huge trunk. Doing really well. So everything's doing good. No complaints. I'm going to get these blueberries planted. And then I promised somebody very near and dear to me that I was going to talk about why you get red dots and why your leaves turn red on blueberries. They should be green, like those down there. So we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to let you know what it is you can do to fix it and why it's happening. It's actually a really simple fix. And our good old peach tree, our 2 peaches off of it this year. I mean, that's all we were trying to get. We cut all the others off. But next year we're excited. This guy is going to do amazing. I know it. And hopefully next year we'll get some off of this one. I'm going to top this guy like crazy this year. He's getting cut back. So that way we can promote outward growth. I'm not going to single stem my peach trees. And the apple tree, yeah, I tried to kill it in the beginning of the year. It'll be fine. It's coming back. The other apple tree over here, I'm also single stemming this. I mean, not single stemming, doing an open center. So I will pin these all open and I'll cut them back. So it will promote it to grow outward and up. And that way it won't cross over. So there'll be a couple things. I trimmed a lot of this already, but I'll trim a couple more. Like this is what they call like a water sprout. Like it's not going to do anything. It's just going to suck nutrients from the tree. So that'll come off. But super excited to see what this guy will do next year. Alright, so that's what I've got going on, guys. Nothing crazy. It's starting to rain. So I am going to cover up my stuff get back inside. We're gonna head into town and take care of a few things we need to get done today. Just kind of a quick overview as far as what's going on. I will keep you posted. We're going to talk about how to know when your watermelons are ready to pick, how your cantaloupe is ready, what to do with broccoli to keep the bugs off of it. Just a lot of things coming, so stay tuned. As always, if you learned something, like and subscribe to the video. Don't forget, dragon fruit cutting. Like, comment below, and I will do a random drawing, and we will send one out to you. So it's super easy to grow. Anybody can do it. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.